When it comes to the WNBA and women's basketball globally, Lexie Brown is pretty much as good as they get. The Los Angeles Sparks superstar has carved out a spot among the elite.
Takes the handoff, the hesitation, Lexie Brown knifing through the defense!
But beyond her performances on the floor, there's so much more to this lady. Just how much of this lifestyle is worth taking a peek into? Stick around to find out as we explore Lexie Brown's incredible journey and extraordinary lifestyle. Taking it right from the top, from where it all started. Lexie Brown was born in Boston, Massachusetts on October 27, 1994. And let's be frank, she was born into a family that lives and breathes basketball. Yup, her parents, Tammy and Dee Brown, had backgrounds in the sport, so she pretty much grew up with basketball in her veins. Dee, her father, was quite a big deal himself back in the 90s. He was known for his killer skills as a point guard for the NBA's Boston Celtics.
With the windmill.
Oh my, that's the cherry on the sundae.
He even won the epic 1991 slam dunk contest, and after hanging up his jersey, didn't leave the game. Instead, he started coaching, becoming an assistant coach for the Sacramento Kings. Her mother, Tammy, on the other hand, might not have gone pro, but she definitely made her mark in college basketball at American International College from 1989 to 1992. And there's more. Even Lexie's siblings, Alyssa, Alani, and Anakin, didn't just sit on the sidelines. They're all ballers too, and have been from their high school days to college and beyond. Understanding this makes you realize that Lexie being a top basketball player really isn't that much of a surprise. Together with her siblings, she grew up in the family hometown of Sewanee, Georgia, before going on to attend high school at Dr. Phillips High School in Orlando, Florida. If there was ever any doubt about her making it to the pros, getting into college cleared them all. Lexie Brown was literally just a freshman when she made waves for leading her school's female basketball team to its first ever undefeated regular season. Insane, right? We'll never know how much more success she could have led her team to though, since she ended up moving to North Gwinnett High School in Sewanee, Georgia. But again, Lexie stood out for her skill and professionalism, leading the varsity team all the way to the state semifinals and championships for the first time since 1963. She also led them to the semis in her junior year and won a spot in the Class 5A state championship game in her senior year. And get this, she got to ball out with the AOT AAU team and played in the 2013 McDonald's All-American game during her high school days. Top stuff really, but she was only just getting started. After high school, Lexie Brown decided to take her talents to the University of Maryland for college ball. In her freshman year, she helped steer the team to the NCAA Tournament Final Four, earning herself the nickname Big Shot Brown. Then, she made it onto the ACC All-Freshman team and the ACC All-Academic team. In her sophomore season, she really turned heads, averaging 13.3 points per game and racking up a bunch of awards, like All Big Ten First Team, All Big Ten Defensive Team, and All Big Ten Tournament Most Outstanding Player. Oh, and she even won a spot on the academic All Big Ten list and made it onto the AP Third Team All-American. Maryland made another run to the Final Four, although they lost to the eventual champions, the UConn Huskies. But hold on, Brooke didn't get drafted into the NBA out of Maryland, right? Well, that's true, and it's because after her sophomore year, she wanted to be closer to home, so she made the move to Duke University. Yeah, just like when she was in high school. Fair to say, Lexie is a homebody at this point, right? Anywho, changing schools in college turned out to be a bit more tricky than it was in high school, because Lexie had to sit out an entire season due to the NCAA's transfer rules. Damn, that must have really hurt not being able to play for an entire season. But Lexie isn't just a regular basketball player. During her time away, she kept training hard, kept her head down, and did the work. So by the time she came back to the court, she was an even better player. And by better, we're talking about her helping the Blue Devils shine on the national stage once again. In fact, in that junior season, Lexie Brown made history by sinking a whopping 56 consecutive free throws, setting an ACC record. Having put in all the work over the years, she finally got her big break when she was drafted by the Connecticut Suns as the 9th overall pick in the 2018 WNBA draft. She made her debut on May 20th against the Las Vegas Aces, putting up 5 points in just 10 minutes on the court. Throughout her rookie season, she played in 22 games, averaging 1.7 points in 5.6 minutes per game. Once the season wrapped up, however, Brooke took her talents overseas, signing with CMB Cargo Uni Győr in Hungary's top women's basketball league. Oh yeah, only real fans know this, but she actually took some time off playing in freaking Hungary. But not for long though. Just after the 2019 WNBA draft, the Minnesota Lynx decided to trade Natisha Heidman to the Connecticut Sun so they could snag Brown. And once again, we got to see this lady get back to the job at full abilities like nothing ever happened. In fact, in June 2019, during a regular season match against the Los Angeles Sparks, she bagged a personal best of 21 points, sinking 5 pretty cool three-pointers. And the best part? Lexie Brown would eventually match that impressive record 2 more times that year. Once on July 24th against the Washington Mystics, and again on August 20th, facing off against the Sparks once more. After getting waived from Minnesota in early 2021, Brown didn't waste any time and signed a deal with the Chicago Sky. Turns out it was a winning move because Chicago won the championship that year. But the basketball journey didn't stop there. Fast forward to March 2022, and Chicago passed Brown to the Los Angeles Sparks in a sign and trade scenario. In her second season with the LA Sparks, Brown was on fire, putting up the highest point average of her career. But then things took a rough turn when she was sidelined for 28 games due to a nasty bacterial illness that required multiple surgeries. The first surgery came in mid-June when the infection worsened. Brown was grappling with intense pain brought on by fistulas.
What I can share is it was a bacterial infection. Back when I first went out in June, I was very close to being septic and had to go into an emergency surgery. June 15th or 16th was when I had my first surgery.
Despite this challenging condition, Brown was logging more than 35 minutes per game in the NBA. She developed a routine to cope with the pain, attending shoot-arounds in the morning, followed by eating, and then a visit to the bathroom. This routine allowed her enough time to manage the pain to a bearable level and take pain medication just before warm-ups, ensuring she was ready to hit the court when game time arrived. Despite her pain, Brown played through it. In the span of 7 games that season, she maintained an impressive average of 16 points per game. And if that wasn't enough to prove her resilience, she even had a standout performance against the Phoenix, where she notched a career high with a staggering 26 points while playing for the Sparks. However, despite suiting up and making a comeback in July, she had to call it quits for the 2023 season after needing another surgery right away. But hey, her career didn't take its victory lap just yet. Despite sitting out for 26 games that season, Brown decided to sign up for a 2-year contract extension with the Los Angeles Sparks. Now, let's talk about her salary. Lexie Brown's salary and net worth scream success in the sports world. And with her epic comeback to the league, you better believe her paycheck is about to get a major upgrade. Let's break it down. The number 4 guard locked in a sweet 2-year contract extension deal with the Los Angeles Sparks in 2023, pocketing a cool $158,340 in the process. During the 2022-23 season, she was raking in an average annual salary of $79,170. Now, looking ahead to the 2023-24 season, she's slated to earn $80,340. Now, let's compare notes. The highest paid in the WNBA are earning around $242,154, while even the rookies are snagging up to $62,285. All in all, not too shabby for our girl. She's bringing in some serious dough with net worth estimated to be between $1 million and $5 million, showing she's definitely making waves in the basketball world. But that's not all. Lexie's not just making money on the court, she's also raking it in with endorsements. Back in 2020, she teased a partnership with Reebok on Twitter, but the details about her earnings from the shoe deal are still under wraps. Fast forward to October 2023, and she's making moves again, publicly expressing her desire for a partnership between the WNBA and Skims, a global underwear brand. And guess what? That partnership became a reality. Though it's not clear if Lexie herself has an endorsement from Skims. But Lexie's not stopping there. She also has her own line of custom sports shirts on 500 level, and she's teamed up with Cruise hair bundles. Plus, she's making a name for herself as a fitness influencer, selling workout programs and challenges through Solon. She's really diversifying her portfolio. Lexie Brown isn't just a player. She's a game changer in women's basketball. Sure, her skills on the court speak for themselves, but it's her off-court hustle that really sets her apart. Whether she's throwing hoops in the WNBA or spreading love for the game on social media, Lexie's making waves and showing the world what women's basketball is all about. Plus, she's not scared to speak up on important issues, using her platform to make a difference beyond the game. Lexie's impact? It's nothing short of legendary. What do you think about Lexie Brown and her life both on and off the court? How much more do you think she has to offer on both fronts? Let us know in the comments section and enjoy our other videos.